All right. Elaine Castro here with Fight Hype, and I'm here with
Julian Montalvo.
Julian. It's a pleasure. You are about to make your Las Vegas debut, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
And word on the street is that you have shared the ring in a sparring session with Keyshawn Davis and many other elite fighters. Tell me what those experiences have been like.
There were pretty tough challenges, especially since I was at a young age at the time. I was like 16 years old. So, it's a good experience to be in there and be in a ring with a high elite fighter. I learned a lot. When I spar in there, I'm not just there to spar and leave. It's all just learning experience. I take from how I do, and I just keep learning and learning each time. So every time it's always a blessing to be able to get that type of sparring, because it's not every day you get to spar somebody like that.
Out of all the people that you've shared the sparring sessions with, who has been your favorite?
Everybody is special because they all teach me something new. Every time you fight with somebody, it's always different. Keyshawn, he's intimidating, and you never know what he's gonna do. He always have that intentive of wanting to hurt you, or sometimes not. We got Angelo Leo. He's sharp but powerful. Who else? Shakur Stevenson, sharp and hard to hit. You got who else? Tiger Johnson is also very slick. You always learn a lot from these people, and they teach you new things of be able to hit them and what you need to fix on your mistakes. So it's always something great to be able to do.
Out of all the people that you mentioned, who hits the hardest?
It's pretty tough because they all world champion for a reason, and they all have this punching power, It's very hard to say. I can't really, but like Keyshawn's up there. Angelo Leo definitely is up there. He's a little, but he packs a punch. Some of them they don't attentive wanting to punch hard, but their sharp punch tells everything, like Shakur or Tiger Johnson, So it's really something different, If you really know boxing and you really get in there with those people, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't really know what that's like. I can't even imagine getting myself even hit. But, kudos to you. Now, let's talk about your upcoming fight this Saturday. You said earlier in your press conference that you're looking to make a statement. How far do you want to take boxing, and what does this moment mean to you?
It's like I said, in boxing, I don't just want to be some regular old champion that was there. I want to be great in this sport. I want to be able to be one of those people that I want to be like Julian Montalvo, and I love boxing with everything. So, I'm going to do what I have to do, and I'm going to show out each time I get in that ring, and it's what I love. So that's everything it has to tell you.
What weight class are you fighting in again?
130.
130 in your division. Who is somebody that you are, we're early in your career, but someone that you would love to get in the ring with?
It's like I said, like with my sparring, I never said no. I want to get in there with everybody, anybody, anybody that I can, If they offer me a fight tomorrow with some world champion right now, I'm going to take it, So that's just how my mentality is, If there's a challenge or competitiveness, I'm going to take that chance. It's all about taking chances. If you don't take a chance, you're not about to get nowhere.
Fighter mentality. What is it that your corner talks to you to keep that fighter mentality? And is there a specific music that kind of keeps you going during camp?
Definitely, yes. I listen to a lot of bachata, all that stuff. I be dancing in the ring. They say if you're gonna do it, at least have fun while you're doing it. You feel me? Or cumbias, hell yeah, bro. That's my stuff. But to keep me in the fighter mentality, I hate the question when they be like, do you still want to do this? Like, of course, I'm not going nowhere.
Why do you think I'm here for, right? Okay, so last question for me. I'm not sure if you know Robert Merriweather. Are you familiar with him? He is currently fighting under Zuffa. Did you have a chance to watch his last fight?
Yes, I was actually a sparring partner for Tony Hirsch, the one that he fought.
What are your thoughts on his performance?
It's pretty impressive, props to Tony Hirsch. I was in the ring with him. He's very awkward, and something people don't get is that even if somebody is awkward, it doesn't mean they're not the most terrible fighter. You got Rolly, you got who else? Miguel Burchell, Navarrete. people never expect it even at the highest experience. But these people can be a threat no matter what. And everybody that I get in the ring with, even if their record is terrible, they are a threat.
Okay, so last thing, anything you want to add for your fans, and what can we expect from you on Saturday night?
Yeah, I'll just keep looking out for the name, Julian Montalvo. I'll be around for a while, so eventually you run into me. My Instagram is Julian Montalvo 07, and yeah, just keep out for Saturday night. I won't disappoint, I promise. I work hard, so this hard work gonna pay off for sure.
All right, congratulations on this debut, and I wish you well. Thank you so much for your time.